space. Been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday. And nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making, but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old Benz. Forgot to tap it up. Now I long for now.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yetunde for those who don't know. So today we're back with another hair inspo. So I'm actually in the process of doing this hair, and this is where we are. It looks like I'm done, but it's just an illusion because I had to go somewhere. You can literally see like these two sections are not completed yet, but the color is truly giving. So I dyed my hair a while ago, and it's now what I consider color 30, and that's the braiding hair I got to do my hair, as well as the curly pieces I added in. Look how good this looks, and you can't even see like where my hair ends because it blends in so well. It's not done yet, obviously, because it's still like stiff looking, but once it's done I'm gonna put some steam on it to just loosen it up a little bit. So I still have these two sections to do in the front. I like to section my hair before I start braiding because I just feel like it makes my life a whole lot easier when I do that. So I have these two, and then all of this in the back. This is how I like to section my hair, just so I can just like go line by line. It honestly makes my life a whole lot easier. But this is what the color looks like. I'm using for the braids Expression brand in the color 30, and the colors differ from brand to brand. So like color 30 in this brand might not be the same as a color 30 in another brand. So I had to really, like, me and the guy at the beauty supply store were literally comparing colors at the store with the different brands, thanks to him. And then for the curly pieces, I'm using, this is what it looks like. It's the bulk human hair, but this is like the cheap ones from the beauty supply store. It was $24 for 2 bundles in this pack. So this is the Milky Way bulk hair in the texture water wave. So it's the water bulk in 18 inches. Okay, so the first thing I do is add the curly piece to the front, and I do it this way so that it can fall on my face, and then I feed in the braiding hair. So that curly piece is just gonna sit in like that. I do very thin pieces of braiding hair, so I usually do about 3 in each braid. So this would just sit right there, and I continue braiding. It looks something like that, and this would literally just fall right here. So I'll just braid this down a little bit, and I add about 3 pieces of the curly hair into each braid as well. So once I get farther down here, I take another one, just feed it in, and do the same thing, and then I'm gonna add one more when I get a little bit towards the end. Alright, so I finished adding all 3 pieces. So it's kind of looking like, I guess, tree braids. So then when I get to the end, I just add some braiding jam, and then I add thinner pieces of the curly piece to the end. I do 3 thin pieces just to make sure each branch essentially like has hair in it. 1, 2, and 1 more. So each branch has has hair in it, and I use the braiding jam to really get in there to make sure that it's secure. I don't use glue or anything. Honestly, using this braiding jam does the trick. That's how I've always done it. and I just braid it as far down as I want to really secure it in there, and voila. So once I dip it in hot water, it doesn't unravel or anything. So we are finally done with the hair. I literally was doing this hair for 2 days because I had to do stuff in between, but I wanted to show you guys how I am loosening and relaxing the hair. You can tell this side I haven't really done anything to, so it's still a bit stiff. I did dip the hair in hot water with the human hair that I added. I tried a small section first just to see if the hair would straighten out, because I've never used that brand of curly hair before, and it actually held up well. Like, the curls are still there. I think I need to put some maybe like mousse to define it a little bit, but it's giving me that relaxed look that I want versus the stiffness on this side. So I'm just dipping it the usual way I do my hair, and then we'll probably find some products to use to define it a little bit more later, so it doesn't have that like poofiness to it. But I like how this side feels so much better than this, because I just don't want it sitting on my head like that. Okay, so this kitchen does not have the best lighting, but I at least wanted to show you guys the process a little bit. So the water just finished boiling, and I'm just gonna pour it in a cup. My little jug that I usually use, I can't find it anywhere, so I had to double this giant's cup and make it do what it needs to do. But the water is literally boiling. Please, if you can, just have someone do this part for you, because we don't want any accidents. Just gonna put this back a little, and I just kind of just like go in there as much as possible. It's harder to do in this cup because it's so small, and I just put it down so the heat can touch the roots, and dip it again. Oof, I can feel that heat on my scalp. And you just use a towel to dry it out. So I'm gonna do the other side and be back.
It's not strange to quit another job 'cause it was draining. To try a different road, but it's been fading in your mind 'cause of time. Now I long for.
Look at that. Look at that. Like, you can see the difference big time. And the curls you can see are still there. Didn't straighten out. That's what I was afraid of, that if I dipped in the water they would become straight, but it's actually good. But what I like to do after is dip the towel in the hot water and then use that to like press my scalp to get the pieces I missed. So I just have, you see the steam? Yeah. So I just gently pressed that on my scalp to get those top pieces that didn't get to like dip in the water. And it really does the trick. I just can't walk around with stiff braids. Like, I don't know how the girlies do it. It is pretty hot, but it's not unbearable. And I'm getting makeup all over this towel, but this is the hair towel anyways. So alright, so we're done dipping it. The perfect thing to put in this to like separate the curls a little bit more, not separate but like define them a little bit more, because the hair got poofy when I was separating it to add into the hair, would be the ORS like oil. But I don't have that, so I'm just using this like Mahi moisture conditioner that I have, because one, it smells really good, and I just think just a little product will help. I was gonna put mousse, but I feel like that might just dry it out, honestly, and I don't have any at home, so there's that. But honestly, I'm very happy with the results. Look at that, curls are still there, and it's super full. Like, you can't tell me this hair is not full. All right, so it looks a little decent. My room is a hot mess because I've been doing this hair for the past 2 days and prepping for my trip tomorrow morning. But here's the back. Look how full that is. And I literally only used 1 pack. I used 1 pack of this hair. Like, I used all 4 bundles inside, but I had this much hair left. And I bought like 3 of this, or maybe 4, because I thought, I don't know, I just wasn't sure how thick each bundle was, because sometimes they might look thick, but it's not a lot of hair. So I bought 4 of them, but I literally used 1, so I can do this 3 more times. And the curly hair that I used, I got 2 packs of 2 bundles. I used 1.5 bundles because I didn't touch the second bundle in the second pack. And you get this amount of fullness. And the color blend, stop playing with me. Stop, just stop. You can't even tell me it doesn't match perfectly. And I did my edges, baby. This is how I've styled it right now, just to throw it up a little bit and show the hair. But this hair is eating, baby, eating. And I did it where like there's strands at the bottom, at the root of all the braids in the front, so I could literally pull out any of them. Literally each one of them has a curly piece at the root, each one. So I can even cover my little like corner pieces that have barely to any hair. Nah, this ate, and I'm so glad I really took my time doing it, because I always go to the shops, it just will not come out the way I have it in my head. You know, when it's just in your head, they can't get in your head, so they don't know. So I really just took my time doing this, and I'm very happy with the results. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more hair inspos. And I love to use this to prep my hair. It's a giant one. I used to have a baby one, and then my friend got me this huge one, so I love her for that. So I typically would do like one side the braiding hair, and then one side the curly pieces. Ooh, you can even see I still have some in the bottom. And that is it for this hair. I'm so happy with the results, honestly. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But anyways, that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.